You're speaking. Your points are solid, but halfway through, you notice people checking phones, looking away, cutting you off. And this isn't about what you're saying, it's about how your voice lands. And there's a specific reason people tune out certain voices while hanging on every word from others. And this is monotony. Now, the great composer Arnold Schoenberg says that the worst sin against art is monotony. And this is very true, and it's the basis of my method, which is about variety. It's about varying your tone, your dynamics, your pitch range, etc., to create a much more varied, wide, engaging, expansive voice. Now, most people come to me because they have been told, or they feel that they have a monotone voice. Now, the real definition of a monotone voice is not the Cambridge definition of a monotone voice. So very few people, in fact, speak in a true monotone voice, as in one pitch all the way through. And you're more likely to speak in what I call a flat voice, as in the same volume, tone, and in the same pitch range as I just said. So did you know that most British and American speakers use only 20% of their potential vocal range? And that's just in their chest voice, which is the register which most men and some women speak in. Now, there's a few reasons that we speak in this way, and it could be physiological, it could be a tight jaw, it could be holding tension, being told to keep quiet as a child, but more often than not. Do you remember that phrase, be seen and not heard? I used to hate that phrase because I wanted to be heard. I wanted to express myself. But more often than not, it's anxiety. Your body is protecting you. Meetings, presentations, stakeholders, these environments trigger a physical response. And while I'm not a psychiatrist, I am trained in acceptance and commitment therapy, ACT. ACT looks at how our nervous system responds somatically to perceived threat. So what's the threat? Often it's the fear of not being taken seriously, of being found out, or saying the wrong thing, which is highly unlikely, by the way, because you're more than capable, and if it weren't for your own high expectations of yourself, this probably wouldn't even register as a problem. So Jimmy, you ask me, how do I get over this? Imagine having a voice that fills the room without effort, keeps people engaged, lands your message clearly and calmly. Now, I know it can sound like a snake oil salesman when I say you have control over your voice, over the dynamics, the range, the tone, etc. But the control comes from allowing your body and your nervous system to follow suit. So when you speak with variety rather than flatness, you feel more confident. When you feel more confident, you look more confident, and then you start to exude presence. Presence is when you connect with your audience effortlessly, and they listen because your intention is clear. And my intention is to help you understand how to develop that sense of effortless speaking. And I'd love you to take my free quiz, which is in the comments below, and it will show you where you are with your voice and communication skills. Now more than ever, with the emergence of AI, etc., and what's going on with politics, who knows if I look back at this in a couple of years what will happen. We need this right now. Speak soon.